Can you imagine? And we are live. Welcome this afternoon. I would love to give a great shout out to everybody watching us live. We have myself, Leanne, and Nicole.
Hi.
Here in Sydney, Australia. We have Mimi and MG in Montreal, Canada.
I should have a flag here.
We need flags.
We need flags.
Oh, yeah.
And this is today we're talking about doing business with your best buddy, which is just puts a whole another slant on doing business and learning together and discovering and stretching ourselves like with the information that we get and being accountable to each other. And oh my gosh, accountable. Well, maybe not so much accountable. And just having a whole lot of fun. So welcome today. If you have any questions for us, feel free to write them in the comments below because we're going to check on those comments. And Nicole is itching to throw the first question. So I'm going to pass it over to Nick.
Awesome. Okay, so this is a really important question. Who got into this business first?
Do you want to take a guess? She's pointing. I did. I think I started just 1 or 2 months before. Yeah, 2 months before.
Yeah, because remember I did the same old story. I saw your LinkedIn and I was like, there's something that Mimi has changed in terms of job and I didn't know of. How could that happen?
Okay, and so Mimi, did you join before Leanne?
When did you join, Leanne? I don't.
So it was.
You said it was a year and a half, last June. Also, I did join a bit before you. So you and MG joined about the same time. If you joined in June, because MG officially joined in June too, right?
There you go.
And I'm last.
You're the baby.
No, I think end of. Wait,
no, you joined.
Mid-June.
You joined end of May, but officially became a business owner in June, right? Is that correct?
That's the same.
I think so. I started my training and when I was in France. When the last bit of my mat leave, like the extended.
Also, yeah, maybe end of May, June.
The summer.
So Mimi joined first. Oh, I'm not on screen. Mimi joined first, and then, how do you two know each other? So you obviously saw it on LinkedIn. Oh, both of you were laughing. I like this.
Do you want to start talking, MG? I'll let you.
We started at university. We're very hardworking students. We were first few rows in the which building? McConnell building, having our statics class together.
Oh wow, good thing you remember in detail. I don't remember. I just remember we went to university together.
I don't remember how the teacher is saying the material because it's with some accent, but I'm not going to imitate here because it could be a bit so let's not do it here.
Well, yeah. I remember there weren't that many
no, there weren't that
girls
many.
in
to be specific, it was for civil engineering.
Oh, okay, civil engineering.
So it's one of the type of engineering that is really male heavy on the male side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think recently there are a lot more civil engineers as a female, a lot more. Yeah.
It's amazing how many civil engineers are actually in this business.
Is it?
Yeah, it's incredible in the business community. Yeah.
I noticed a few. I noticed some. I didn't notice that there were a lot, but I did notice that there were quite a few. I mean, there's actually a lot of engineers in this business, but I didn't know they were all civil.
I didn't have that background too.
You should reach out to them, MG.
That's it.
To all civil engineers, or maybe structural engineers specifically.
Yeah.
So you guys went to university.
Yeah.
Leanne can tell you how we met.
Yeah, how did you guys meet?
Sorry. I actually met Nicole at church, through church, when we first moved from Casino, northern New South Wales.
Small
to
country town.
Small country town. I was heavily pregnant with my third child. And we went to church, and my husband were musicians, so we were really drawn to the music team. And this one was singing in the music team already. And
I want to hear you sing. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I want to hear you sing.
Oh yeah, it's got to it's got to happen sometime.
We were just singing before the interview started.
Okay.
Next
Sorry.
time.
Next time. Okay, sorry, Leanne, continue.
That was all right. And one of the things that I've always wanted to do is travel and do like mission work. And this one was about to head over to Africa to do a trip in Africa. And I was heavily pregnant with Georgia at the time, who's now 19. And she said to me, "You can't have the baby until I get back." Yeah.
Waited for me.
And that was the beginning of our friendship 19 years ago. And so we've been cheeky ever since.
Wow.
That's amazing. So did you finally go to Africa? Sorry, did you finally go?
I haven't been yet, but this one.
I've been a couple of different times because I've done 2 different mission trips to Africa. So different parts, so to Zimbabwe and to Kenya. And so I was in Kenya just after I met Leanne. And obviously I fell in love with something with Africa because my husband is now from Mozambique.
Wow.
I just noticed that like you guys known each other for 19 years, and we have known each other like a bit under 19 as well.
It's funny. I was trying to think how many years is it?
2003.
It's 17, right? Is it 17 years, MG, or 18? It's
17.
coming. Yeah, 17 or 18. Yeah. So I was telling.
By the numbers, like 2003. That's the one we met.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Wow. It's a good number.
the number.
So I've got just a few questions. I'm using a line Leanne likes to use. Just a few questions.
Just a couple.
Okay. I've noticed in this business, because we each are our own business owners, I've noticed there's lots of different personality types. So there's people like me that are a little bit extra. And there's people that are known to be like fairly shy. I won't say any names. Thanks, Mimi. Has anyone else noticed that it's like really cool that different personalities can all be business owners of the same type of business, but also learn from each other and thrive?
Yeah.
MG? Are you shy, MG?
Yes.
No.
I wouldn't say I'm the shy type. It's like I'm a quiet to the point. It's like when I'm in a new environment, I wouldn't speak up. I would need time to warm up. But once I've warmed up with like certain people, oh my God, you would hate me a lot. I could be nonstop, but mostly in terms of like I really don't want to say that I'm a shy person because looking back, like I really I'm really quite open in a sense, but yeah, in a sense, no, I'm not.
Yeah, MG's not a shy person. She's like the opposite. I still remember, MG. Do you remember like? Because I'm a shy person. Okay, so I when I started this business, I wasn't comfortable doing go lives. Okay, and I still remember MG when I went up with her. We were at because in Montreal we have this place called like Old Port, Old Montreal, and we met up with other business owners too. And then MG wouldn't be shy. She'd be like, "Oh yeah," like because I would suggest let's do a go live, but in a very like am I do I really want to do it? But like just suggesting, and Angie would be like, yeah, sure. And then she'd be like, let's do this and have all these creative ideas. And I'd be like, okay. So she is not shy, and she's just amazing. She would push me out of my comfort zone, which it's good because it was a lot of fun.
That's what I love about doing it together.
And I actually remember Leanne and Nicole, you guys did a go live together, and I think we did one too. And you do remember we had it on together too when you first started. Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, I think with most things, like you've got to have fun as well. So, and it doesn't actually matter what personality type you are, but enjoy life, enjoy yourself. But like, there are things that Leanne does, like all her creativity, the work she does on Canva, and I guess how committed like you are to getting things done and having a plan and let's make this happen. Well, probably not as make this happen, but we're going to do this. And some of those things, even though I know I'm very extrovert and can talk a lot, stop picking on me. Like I might just sit back and go, oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll just wait. So like I've been learning a lot from Leanne and from everyone. Like I've been in a group recently with Mimi, and we're sort of giving each other messages and encouraging each other. And I think that's a really lovely thing about this business.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah. And the growth that we're receiving as well, like it's like that we're seeing the growth. I know, Mimi, when I first met you, you were so shy and so timid that you almost, it was like this little mouse, and like but you blessed me so much. Like just seeing you grow over the time, it's been so lovely to see that.
But I think both of us have changed a lot ever since we first started, right? I mean, when we were more the quiet ones, and then now we're doing all these like go lives and like
we found our brave.
I will say, knowing her for 20 years, she may be shy around people she used to be shy around people she didn't know, but once you knew them,
I'm like
look
MG.
out.
I'm like MG. Yeah.
Or if you put her on stage.
In Australia or in Canada.
Sorry?
We should get a reunion in Australia or in Canada.
Oh, look, absolutely. How much fun will that be when we finally are able to meet up?
The loudest group.
MG, I was just telling Leanne and Nicole that flying over takes about 24 hours. Did you know that from here to there?
Yes.
Just think having 24 hours on a plane.
And one thing that is stopping me from like the only hesitation I would have is spiders.
Oh, me too.
Spiders.
I'm serious.
Absolutely hates them. Yeah,
it's funny. I was telling Brigitte that's the only reason stopping me from going there. Oh my goodness.
They're not that scary.
They're not that scary. They're not everywhere.
God.
Oh my god, I didn't.
Like oh my god, that's my nightmare.
Okay, this is actually something that I learned from today. I didn't know you're like me, you have spider phobia.
I am super spider phobia. I have to KILL all of them in my house. Cause what happened is like whenever I see a spider in my house, I feel so uncomfortable. I just keep on looking at it like every 2 seconds. And then
Oh my God.
Why don't you leave it alone? It doesn't cause you any harm. Like it's actually a good kind of insect. I was like,
Oh my god, dude.
I just want to get rid of that feeling of it creeping everywhere. And then I was like, kill it. It's like at the corner of the house. Like
That's too funny.
No, where it's going.
Oh my goodness. I've known you for so many years and I didn't know that we had the same phobia.
And now
I guess because we don't talk about it. It's so funny because
exposure therapy.
No, because actually me too. Like I always tell my husband that I have like spider eyes whenever I see like at home I see spiders. So I say that I have spider eyes, okay? And I really like I know that in Australia the spiders are a lot bigger and apparently they are everywhere, like everywhere. I don't know. So that's another reason why. But then but honestly, I would make an effort because I know you guys are there. Like knowing that you guys are in Australia, I would reconsider going there. Seriously. I seriously I had it on my no list. I'm not going to Australia because of this.
Australia has always been on my to-go list. Because like spider is just one downside that like I would just be so paranoid at every inch of my journey, but I think I will still go. It's just I'll have to make sure my husband can withstand the kind of like alertness.
That's right. And we'll give you a big fly swat.
It's all. And I think I'll carry a lot of essential oil around me.
It sounds like a good idea. I say don't miss out on coming to Australia.
No.
And we've already decided we need to go to Canada.
We've decided.
Yeah.
You come.
So can I ask just one more question? Because this is actually really fun. What do you think you'd be doing if you never heard about this business? I'm going to start with MG first.
It's hard to think. I can't go back now.
That's fine.
It's hard to think about it. Like it's because like I think it's something to my personality. Once I've gone to that direction, I wouldn't look back. Because I told myself that like I would try my best to not make myself regret. I hate the feeling of regret. So that's why once I've done something, it's like to me is I'm not going back. So it's hard to think about it.
Yeah,
that's nice. So you never get FOMO, so fear of missing out. Awesome, I love it. I think we need to embrace that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Mimi, what about you?
I would be job searching. I would be, because even in my previous job, I was constantly looking for a job because I needed something more. And then if I didn't have this, oh my goodness, I would be still lost. Can you imagine? I've been lost for like more than 10 years, not knowing what I wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah. And if I didn't have this, oh my goodness, I would be searching for something, a job, just to pay for, life and all, but still having that feeling of being lost, probably. And probably wouldn't find a job because of being so shy and not going through interviews. So I'm not sure what I'd be doing. That's a very good question.
Wow. So now you're not lost? No.
Now, no, I really feel like this was meant for me. Like I have that feeling of fulfillment.
That's awesome.
And yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah.
What would you guys?
Well, that's a really good question. I'd probably still be busy.
Yeah.
Jumping to whatever, into whatever I can. And to be honest, like this business that I'm doing has probably been the longest business that I've really put my heart and soul in. And I wake up every morning really excited to still be working on it. So if I hadn't have found this, I probably would be still searching around. I'd be still painting, of course, trying to sell to anybody and anybody who would come near me. And look, to be honest, like it gets to a stage where people see you coming and they go, oh, quick, what is she going to sell me? Try to sell me. And I didn't want to be that person because I'm not a very good salesperson. I don't do it well. So I think I probably would be still looking. I would be, like you said, not content. I'm definitely a different person to what I was when I started this business. Even having a conversation with Nicole, she would my mind would be in 3 different conversations in one go because I've had so much on, but I had such vision and I had dreams for my future. but it was like I still had the dreams, but then there was this little doubt that was saying, no, you're never going to achieve it. But I was always like, I felt like I was striving. I was striving to achieve dreams that I wanted to do, but there was something holding me back, like knocking me down. That sounds really kind of deep. But when I found this business, it's like all that got released, because it's going to happen, because I'm actually seeing people every day achieve their dreams and their goals, and it's so cool to see people kicking goals using our system. And so, yeah, I think I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. I'm very happy to be where I am right now.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
That's
So for me, I probably would have been hunting for another job or have another job probably at a university, because I used to work at a university. But they're pretty hard to come by at the moment because they're struggling with all the restrictions. And but then I would have been struggling with getting my son to the appointments, because his medical appointments that I take him to almost every day. So I probably would have been really stressed again, because I've been in that really stressed phase. Whereas now I'm not stressed. I'm happy. I'm excited, and
She's married.
I'm married.
Happily married. Congrats again.
And yeah, you know, I'm as excited. I get up and wake up and I'm, oh, look at all my leads. Oh, look, this is happening. Oh, look, oh, these people have joined the business. Oh, that's exciting.
New people to talk to. Yeah.
It's like me. Colourful lights. Sorry. Whole new side of Nicole you're seeing today.
Sorry, not sorry.
I love this. I love it.
So
Melly said, yes, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I love it.
So I'm just really excited to be chatting and looking at how different people do business. And like, isn't it great doing it with friends? So we get lots of new friends, like you guys are new friends. Well, for me anyway. But, you know, I don't know. I find it easier with, you know, with one of my besties to just
for me, it was very like reassuring having MG join me. Like, because when I first started, it was like, you know, it's all new, it's a bit scary. And then when MG was interested, I was like, oh, wow. It felt like, you know, oh, like someone is coming. It's like just
like a warm hug.
Yes, exactly.
I feel the same way, because I know that Mimi's doing it, and then I was like, well, it could just be like a project together or like a success together. It's sometimes that we're building separately but together, which is something I find is beautiful.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Cool. Well, I think that's a really great way to finish this today. And look, I would like to invite anybody who is watching this video to contact us. We're all available. We love to help other people to discover what we have found in this system. It really is a system in a box. They provide you all the training, regular meetups. You get to meet amazing people from all over the world. This is Canada and Australia being represented here today, but there's so many more countries that have access to the business. We're pretty excited to be able to help you. So click on whatever link is down below this video and come and say hello to us, because we'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.
Anything else to say, guys?
Thank you. Thank you for having us on, Leanne and Nicole.
I'm looking forward to part B. This is awesome. Loved it.
That'll be fun. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.